it's Emma, Baker Lady, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to do a wedding cake. Actually, our wedding cake. This is my husband, Mr. Baker Lady.
Hello.
So this is part of the Nailed It cake kits that I'm doing for my Instagram page, and this is couples just, you know, having fun, and they're going to be trying to replicate our wedding cake that we're going to be replicating right now. So let me show you what each kit is going to have in it. We have two 7-inch boards covered with white foil. We have a 12-inch board. It's going to have two boba straws, and this is going to be help to support the cake that we're going to be doing. Plastic knife and one cake scraper. Today we're going to be using two just so that our video is not an hour long. And we have a 7-inch cake. We're just doing a chocolate cake, and this is half layer because we don't want it to be too tall or too heavy. We also have our 8-inch cake, also half layer. Our bride and groom, and this is actually the bride and groom that was on our wedding cake, but I bought some extra for our kids. And we have a bunch of flowers. I'll show you what we're going to be using those for. We have 2 things of frostings without the tips. 1 thing of frosting that's going to help our border around the cake, and this is a 22 tip. And we have a little bit of blue frosting. And our pillars, 7-inch pillars. These are the ones that were actually on our wedding cake as well. And we have some filling. So let's get started. I think that's everything. All right, so we're gonna get started. I'll have you do 1 cake, I'll do 1 cake. I'm gonna do the 8-inch, and here's the 5-inch. So we're just gonna put those cakes directly onto the boards and start our filling. All right. We have never put a cake together before, and we are celebrating our 10-year wedding anniversary in just a couple days. We're doing this a week before you guys are seeing this.
Which piece goes where?
It doesn't matter. I think that's good. Okay, so I'm gonna put a little bit of the filling in here. I'll save you some. All right, there you go. You don't need too much for that little one. Now we are gonna have to clean our straw or our knife quite a bit because I'm only putting 1 knife in here. So then you can just smooth that out and put your top layer on. All right, are you super nervous?
No, I'm just not good at this.
So hopefully you guys are not as bossy with your couple as I'll try not to be in this video. Just move this out of the way. Should have did like a practice run. So you look like a pro.
What are you trying to say?
Okay, so we're gonna just wipe down our board a little bit, get rid of those crumbs so that they don't show in our frosting. All right, so you can go ahead and start frosting. Actually, I'll give you this one. It has a little bit less frosting that. And we're just using, okay. Well,
I'll watch you. Go ahead.
All right, so I like to start on the bottom, but we don't want too much frosting because our cake is, again, just a half layer, so we can skip one line as we go. And then we'll be able to smooth the top out. And let me know if you need more frosting. I hope you guys had a lot of fun with this too. I feel like we're being a little bit more serious with the video. Hopefully you guys were not that serious. Can I get the knife? Or actually, you can use the knife. I'll smooth mine down with this.
I'm
Okay.
just supposed to smooth it?
Yeah.
Alright.
And don't worry about it being too perfect on the bigger cake because it is going to be topped with a bunch of flowers, and you're also going to have the pillars and the bride and groom on the bottom. Yeah, on the bottom. I'm looking at our picture. So the top one should be a little nice.
I'm trying.
No, doing good, doing good. I'm not even looking at you.
Mhm. Is it supposed to be easier with a knife than with one of those?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Just to level out the frosting, and then you can scrape it to clean it afterwards. I'm doing mine backwards.
Oh, no.
It's gonna be fun. He's no pro, guys. Can I see
Clearly.
the knife?
Probably just not enough right
And he's usually not this quiet.
here. This is not easy.
It's not easy with one knife. I think I should add a second knife into this.
I'm just like.
But I can
struggling.
clean it up if you want me to. So I have a little bit of my bread showing, and I'm just trying to cover that right now. What are you doing over there?
I'm gonna try and smooth it out, I think, on the sides. That's not working.
I feel like we're competing against each other.
Mhm. I'm trying. It's not really going the way I thought it would.
So we're doing this video before anyone's even picking up their kids. We see any of the pictures. So I really like to know what you guys did, how you guys felt about this. Hopefully no relationships were ruined. Just fun, fun, fun. Alright, so I'm just gonna clean mine one more time. I'm smoothing out the top right now.
This is not going on.
Okay, so I think I'm pretty good. You want me to smooth that out for you? And you can
Yeah.
clean this board?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna switch you boards. So our wedding cake wasn't too difficult, too detailed. My mom actually made our wedding cake, and this was her first two-tiered cake she ever did. And we only gave her 3 days notice.
So what am I doing?
Cleaning the board. There you go.
Thank you.
So when I clean the board, I like to just fold it and kind of get a corner so it's a little bit harder and I can scrape it to clean the frosting from the board. But he already knew what he was doing.
Thought I did.
Let me know if you guys want to see my husband in more videos. I think he'll just love to do every YouTube video with me because he wants to spend all his life with me.
Let me get another napkin, please. Thank you.
Alright. I can still see this frosting. Oh, actually. Concentrating so much.
I kind of messed it up here.
Oh, it's okay. We're gonna do a border on the bottom, so we'll be able to fix that.
Alright. Yeah, I messed that up.
It's fine. Alright, let me just smooth up the top and we can get started on the next step. That's good. Okay, so let me clean this board. Oh, your area is nice and clean. Okay, so do you want to clean this board and I'll
Sure.
get started with the next step on that cake? There you go. Okay, so I'm gonna just stick my finger. I'm going to add my boba straws, and I think I might actually just need one straw. And this is just gonna help support everything that we're gonna be adding on top of this cake. So I think I'm gonna get my scissors. Okay, so you wanna put your boba straw in directly into the cake. And I like to see, I'll show you guys a little bit closer. This line right here where the top of the frosting is, that's where I cut it. So that I know exactly where that straw should be. And when I do cut it, you leave it up a little bit because it's gonna be easier to place whatever you need on top of it. Splash myself with some frosting. Yeah, I think I just need one. We'll do another one on the other side. Let's see. Okay. All right. Perfect. Okay, so with our extra board, we're gonna place this directly on top of this cake, but it's not gonna, nothing that we put on top is gonna smash it. That's why we put the boba straws. So, let's put that there. And I've never used pillars before on a cake, so we're gonna just experiment with that right now. Okay, so I'm gonna do, what should we do next? Because we have to put the flowers in the middle. I'm gonna do the little design on the side really fast. you can start doing the little polka dots on there. Let's see what little polka dots I have.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, that looks easy.
And then I'll do the little design on this bottom. Do you want me to do the design first? The little border around it?
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Okay, then.
Looks like there's a border on the top too.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that just yet because we're gonna see
I got it.
what we have.
So start putting these.
Yeah, there's little blue polka dots on the cake. So that's what Mr. Baker Lady's gonna start doing.
I don't know if you think I like that more than I do.
And if anybody knows him personally, if you could just start calling him that regularly, that would be awesome.
Oh no.
Uh-huh. So then you
This is
can
not
do the
coming
little
out well.
border on the top. That's fine, we're nailing it, babe. Yeah, I don't know if that's gonna be enough for the border on the top of that one, but we shall try. So we have a picture of our wedding cake right here that we're trying to kind of look at. Go off that. I'm gonna open our pillars up. I hope this isn't a disaster. I'm so nervous to use the pillars.
You'll be alright.
And there's something written on top of our wedding cake, but I don't remember what's written on it. Do you remember? I don't know if it was like
I think it
just
said.
married or
I think it said
Mr.
finally.
Evans. I don't know. So we're just gonna kind of make something up. What should we put on there?
I don't know.
Bad and bougie? I'm just kidding.
Happy 10-year.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool. So in the pictures that I post, because the pictures I have of our wedding cake, you can't see, you can see that there's something written on top, but you can't see exactly what it is. So in the pictures that I post for the Nailed It, I am gonna kind of just give a glimpse of something written on top, not what's written. So I wanna know, like, I'm excited to see what everyone kind of decides to put. I think that's good because we need that for a couple other things. Okay, so then you can do the polka dots on here.
Horrible.
Oh, they look cool. Got some character, bro. Yeah, so this cake is almost the same size as our actual wedding cake. We had maybe 30 people.
Probably less than that.
Yeah, less than that, including us and the kids that people brought with them.
Mm-hmm.
So it's very small, very intimate. We kind of just like surprised people with our wedding, but it was so nice. And the one thing I do remember about our wedding, specifically with our wedding cake, is everybody wanted to take a picture of us cutting the cake. So we were just there standing, like posing, pretending like we were cutting the cake. And I have so many pictures of us like laughing because everybody had to take a picture of that one moment. So we were there for like 20 minutes while our 20 guests took pictures of us.
Phones aren't what they are today back then. Oh, wow.
Yeah, so it was really funny, really cool to remember that. Okay, so my mom bundled up her, I can't reach the bouquet. Bundled up this bouquet. This is what was on our cake. right here. And I don't know how she made that stay there. So I don't know what we're gonna do. But we have all of our flowers right here. And we're gonna figure out how we should do that. How do you think we should do it?
Tape it? I don't know.
Tape them? No, because then I have to provide tape.
I don't know.
Frosting? We got a little bit of frosting left.
You're the expert here. I have no idea.
Let's see. Yes, you guys, I kept literally everything from my wedding. I still have my bouquet. Should we do frosting? What should we do? Tell me what to do.
I don't know.
Okay, let's see. I'm gonna do the border that I wasn't planning on doing. But I'm trying to make it as close as our wedding cake as possible. And this is how our cake looked. Ooh, I thought it was gonna run out. All right, so these look good. And I still have a little bit of frosting, so I can do the frosting on top. What do you think?
Sure.
Our pillars are gonna be here, which is really scary.
I'm sure she secured them somehow.
Well, oh, okay. So thank you for saying that, because my mom actually used these, and these are stands specifically for the pillars, but I didn't want to charge another $20, so I didn't provide these. I didn't buy these. Were from our wedding cake that my mom made us, and yeah, they do secure right on top. So that's what I'm saying. We're gonna just figure all this out today. So let's see, maybe we can kind of just add them in there, do you think? Yeah? Okay,
Yeah.
so let's do the bride and groom first, and I had to glue her little bouquet because it fell off, so I just glued it. It's hot glued. Let me open this a little bit. So there's more room. Do those look even?
I don't know, you have to look over the top, I think. Yeah, that's pretty close.
You think? That's right. This is a 2-person job, you guys. All right,
Thanks.
so then that could be our friend.
I think you should put the cake on the top before putting anything in the middle,
Okay, so go
so it
ahead.
doesn't fall.
Well, what should we write on there first? Because that's going to be kind of
know.
hard. I'm short.
I don't know. What do you think?
I don't know.
I think happy 10 year would be fine.
Happy 10-year. That's a lot to write on here. Let's see. Where's the blue? Okay.
Put 10
I'm gonna
YR.
try. Do you want to write it?
No. Are you crazy?
Okay.
Couldn't even do the dots. You think I'm gonna be able to write on it?
Okay. So happy.
Just abbreviate year.
Year.
There you go. Fits perfectly.
Scared. Okay, so with us, we had room to write our happy 10-year on here, but for our wedding cake, this was actually placed, oh, I just went backwards. This was actually placed on top, right there. But again, I don't want to charge you guys an arm and a leg for something that's just fun and not serious.
Yeah.
So,
here,
I'm scared.
I can do it if you want. I'm not
You
afraid.
would.
Does it have to go this way?
Oh, should I put it right here?
No, I got it. I'm tall enough.
2-person job. Ooh, nice. So here it is so far. Okay, so now the only thing we need to do now is just add the flowers. And we can start doing that together. That's what I'm saying. I feel like I should have put it on there because,
It's too high, you think? I can move it.
I'm scared to move it.
Just go slow. No, you're fine.
Okay. Alright, so let's just start putting our flowers.
So just put any of them anywhere I
Yeah.
feel.
Well, look at the picture, but I mean, there's no way.
I think anything that anybody does will be fine.
Yeah.
It's not gonna look exactly the same, but that's not the point, is it?
We're nailing it, babe.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you're supposed to make it look identical.
Okay, so we're gonna. I feel like I'm hugging everything. I just touched it.
Oh,
It moved.
that's awesome.
Okay, come on. Here, you put this one because I'm scared. Put it right here somewhere. Shut the thing
Thing's
in.
huge.
I know.
Doesn't want to. Oh, there it goes. That's safe.
Okay, so let's put that in there somewhere sticking out. Where should we put this one? Let's look. We're gonna turn this around so you can see the front. It's right here in the center. Yeah, right there. All right, so here it is, our nailed it wedding cake. I'll try to put it a little bit closer so you guys can see it. And I am going to be taking pictures right now to post. Oh, don't fall.
Oh, it's fine.
So there it is. So cute. I know, he's been dealing with this for 10 years.
Yeah, are you
guys.
always this corny, or is that like
No.
just something you do when you're on YouTube? Am I just not noticing it?
Well, thank you guys for participating in this. Couples Nailed It, our wedding edition. And we really loved having you guys be part of our 10-year wedding anniversary. I hope you guys had fun. I would really like to know how you guys did it, if everyone got along while doing it. I think with us it's a little bit different because I'm just kind of telling him what to do.
Secret to a happy marriage.
But thank you guys so much. Don't forget to like, to follow, all that good stuff, that Baker Lady on Instagram as well. And see you guys soon.
Yeah. Shout out to Throatzilla.
Shut up.